But overall, we have already completed the draft. So again, Tigerwong Esports is on match point. Will they be able to close out this series, or will RSG PH will show them that their standings in the MPL tournament is definitely something to be recognized? As we jump in towards the Land of Dawn, this is going to be Game 4 for Tigerwong Esports versus RSG PH.
Well, this is super duper exciting right now. I mean, we've gone so many games. So both teams have read so much between each other. And let's see who can pull off a surprise. Mid lane, we see an early engagement onto Aqua. That's more like a poking thing rather than trying to get the kill.
Yeah, just like a little bit of a just poke at once another. And now RSG Perks will be rotating up to maybe try and force Bunny Cutie out of position.
Okay, I think now we see everyone starting to gather. So wonder who's going to make that first move. Still don't have the Divine Judgment yet. So at this point, Perks can't really dive in onto the back and pull someone out.
Yeah, definitely. I think slight changes is that we see that Rins didn't really rotate down to join the EXP lane, so I think it's going to be focusing towards the mid side. Fantastic has been taken fairly low, but King Gugun will be here to threaten Exort.
Okay, Exort poked till he go back, and that's basically mission done for King Gugun, basically.
Yeah.
And so what do we enjoy the bottom lane? Because in about 25 more seconds, the first objective will come up, and that's going to be something they need to be prepared of.
Yeah, and the Arlet would not have the best time against Lapu Lapu, so the fact that King Gugun did a quick rotation to ensure that Lapu Lapu was not going to be able to, well, just keep bullying the Arlet, and now that Fantastic was able to recall early back and able to join this upcoming turtle, which will spawn at this very moment.
Okay, turtles up, and looks like we will go for the turtle dance. Perks waiting for Edog to come in. Edog has arrived together with Evots. Evots moves it, and Perks starts it off together with the Divine Judgment. He has it ready, and he'll pull one. And that's going to be fantastic going down. The turtle will be taken down immediately as well, and Riz to get away by Riz will be taken down. Double kill will be given towards RSG. Could it be a triple kill by Edog? It's just too tanky. Not going to be worth it for them to go on.
I think they still want him, but I think they won't force it out because I think they value the orange buff more than Edog's life himself. I think here's the problem that I noticed. Edog was unable to hit level 4, and when there's a Valentina on the opposite side, you have Numenon Blast available sooner than your opponent, which already spells disaster. Really great Divine Judgment timing from Perks. I think just overall really solid execution from RSG.
They got the Divine Judgment just in time. They started the turtle dance, so that was a little bit of an advantage for him to execute the move. So because of that, they got the first 2 kills. But now with the blast in hand, let's see what will happen with the next fight.
Yep, definitely. So now Tigerwong Esports have to be a bit more wary. They have already given a slight lead to RSG PH, and now they have to watch their positioning. And Evox is constantly being pressured. King Gugun has to be able to give Fantastic a bit more up support because he has already taken fall. But Edog taken out by his own Numenon Blast.
Oh, and looks like not only Edog, but it could be Rinse as well. So 4 kills for RSG, having a 2k goal lead at this point. They would have wanted Bunny Cutie, but Cutie secured below the turret.
And Perks, he does not have his Divine Judgment, which has been used earlier. He's just here to force Bunny Cutie to back off, as Jose will be able to take as much gold shield as possible. This is going to be a very rich Clint.
Alright, and let's see and go get even richer now that the turtle is going to be up. So they're going to go in dance again, and this time around the Numenon Blast is ready to be used.
Yes, definitely, but now it's more of like which side's counter engagement is better, because I think both sides have the tools, but Perks looking for it.
Okay, Numenon Blast will land onto 2 beautifully executed. Bunny Cutie gets the turtle, and right now Avon is way behind, but Jose will still get the kill for himself, and they're still going in for the engagement to Demon Cat. Demon Cat is currently in trouble. He's being chased down by Rinse together with Fantastic. but Kai can still get away with help from his teammates. Fantastic being countered upon with a full life, will be the protector of his teammate.
Okay, and considering all that, even though Tigerwong Esports Bunny got the turtle, but they were unable to secure any kills from their side. And let's look at quickly in terms of Kohai in a lot of danger, but the rest of his team will be able to hear to support him. But it seems like it's going to be a full-on flight. Appraiser's Wrath, not quite enough damage. Demon Kite, Slitter of HP.
Ooh, Rinse to get it, but behind as Aqua. Gotta be careful there as Aqua fantastic. And now a lot of damage. Look at the damage output there. Still managed to trade it off back with Kohai. And they want more. Real world manipulation being cancelled immediately by Perks.
Both mid-roam from the side of Tigerwong Esports and RG will be able to disengage safely because I don't think they have enough damage to take back the King Gugun in the back, taking out this mid-turret, hopefully doing so, but not quite enough. But that mid-turret will be hanged by a thread.
Oh, 4 of them from RSG committed to try to protect the mid-turret because they don't open up jungle that early for their opponent. That's how important it is. And plus, the turtle's gonna be up, so you don't want to give them that much space to play with.
Definitely not. So I think teams are going to wait it out. I think both are really wary because Edoc, I think he's aware that he probably gave RSG a bit too much of an edge with the early Numenon Bastille. But I think he has definitely come online, and I think considering all this, Edoc is just waiting for the right moment to just like knock that turret once more, and they should be able to get it. But Perks, in the back, he's looking for Bunny.
Alright, let's see if they can get it. Numenon Plus does connect, and now they managed to get a kill on the Kohai. Could open up more kills, and it's going to be Perks got taken down. Next, Aqua. Will they want to take it, or will they go in for the turtle? Looks like they're heading towards the turtle. Oh, they're still going in for the chase at the top, but that turtle might be taken down by RSG. RSG needs to hit, and Demon Kite will get the turtle. But now back up on Tiger Esports has arrived. They're going towards Demon Kite. Demon Kite up 50% of health. He will be taken down very unless he manages to get away.
Here comes Edoc.
But looks like the answer is no, but Edoc here has arrived. Evots can't do anything except to watch.
How is Tigerwong Esports being able to like they're put slightly behind, but afterwards like you see that okay, RSG was the one setting up for a potential engagement, but instead they were so quick to collapse onto Kohai, just taking out the Clint underneath the turret and securing it.
Yeah, it started from that fight that they got the 2 kills, and then they kind of like roll onto it to the turtle fight.
Because right now, Tigerwong Esports having a slight bit of a gold lead, which is very ideal and fantastic. Even though you can see that he was bullied earlier on, he's not going for the usual, I would say, unbending will. He's going for tenacity, which ensures that he has enough tankiness to survive the likes of Lapu Lapu, because Evox is known to be quite scary, but concealed play, they're looking for Bunny as well as Idoc.
Yeah, they are there with the Divine Judgment being used, and the Divine Judgment definitely will give it to West Coast to get the kill. And Edoc is tanky enough to withstand, but now the counter came with the real world manipulation turned on. All of them trapped inside of it, but Fantastic is still trying onto his dear life. Rin's gotta get away right now. Rin's, his life will be shut down if he don't.
No, Rins definitely will be able to survive, but Fantastic, he has to wait for the right moment to recall because he's just all so low. I think overall just a solid fight from both sides. Even though they're able to get the pick off onto Bunny, they do somewhat trade. I think they don't lose too much after that really good positioning from Rins with that real world manipulation.
Man, but the manipulation, if I can't think about it again, it didn't really hit onto RSG. It was like only maybe like 1 or 2 of them, so it wasn't really maximized in terms of potential.
I mean, let's not forget, Yiv is a type of hero that definitely needs a bit more time to scale up, but Gugun is really like just using all the tools he needs to get out of the situation. But RSG, Conceal has been popped to reposition themselves for this Lord. Okay,
here's the setup. So Tigerwong Esports moving in. They're going to awaken the Lord. And now Demon Kite goes in onto the backline, but he's one of those fantastic. At the same time, the Lord is down to 50% of health. Evox goes in onto the backline, tries to find where Buddy's at. Buddy Cutie tries to get away, and the flicker from Buddy Cutie was on point. Evox couldn't secure the kill. And King
Uh-oh.
Gogon is just making a mess out of RSG at the front line. Demon Kai still secures the objective. But the fight's not over yet as they try to get out to the rule manipulation will be turned on. 3 of them trapped inside of the rule manipulation. At the same time, Numenor Blast will be
Numenor Blast!
on the 2. But Demon Kai is going to hang on to their life. They try to take down Demon Kai, but Demon's so tanky. But at the same time, we can see that Fantastic is going to do his move. Fantastic is punished for that.
Demon Kite like really living on a prayer. I mean, like, that is why the Fredrin is always such a solid pick. But let's look in terms of the itemization. We can see the RSG, like, it was a really tense fight, but the fact that he was just focusing here, the trust he has on his teammates to continue the fight while he was soloing the Lord. And we can see that in terms for the Yve, slightly behind in terms of go against the Valentina, has not quite built up I would say the glowing one as of yet, so not quite enough damage. And Arlet, unfortunately, going for tenacity ensures that he won't have as much lifesteal in these sort of fights. So you can see the difference in terms of builds.
And I can see the difference in terms of performance as well. RSG is still playing this very, very well, but it's still kind of PSO. Okay, let's look at this rule manipulation. Managed to catch 2. Kause is in the situation. He'll be taken off by Rinse. Beautifully executed. And now Aqua could be the next one. Wow, but then again, he has Demon Cat to help him out. Evos is on the way. Evos could take out Fantastic, but he's not going to go in for it.
I mean, I think in the end they got what they're looking for. Not only they were able to take out Cozy in these fights, yes, they weren't able to continue on to the chase, but I think they're deciding that probably not the best time to do it. I was just talking about Fantastic, not quite sustaining as much, but he does have a good amount of damage despite the tank build. Aqua has Numenor Blast, so now we're watching for the moment when will that be but I think both sides are not looking to fight right now, and they'll be able to recall and reset.
Well, King Gugun doing King Guguns at the top lane. He'll probably draw like 3-4 people towards him and put up more space at the bottom.
Absolutely. I think that's the idea. Having a jungler as, I would say, as mobile as a Lancelot would mean like you can do things like a split push.
Yeah, and that's going to be the advantage of them having him in the lineup. As compared to RSG, they don't really have a strong split pusher, I can say.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, just looking across the board, Jose, I wouldn't be the one to send him off for a split push mission because he's very vulnerable. Perks has to be able to join him, but if they both get caught out like earlier, this spells disaster for RSG.
I wonder why everyone's gathering at the bottom when the Lord is actually at the top, but oh, everyone's just trying to catch each other. Right now the Lord will be, but both teams just on stalemate mode.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like trying to figure out where the other is across the map. Enoch does scout them out, and RSG reveals their position, and they're going for the conceal play. Both members have popped the conceal field. They're extremely wary of each other. Both sides does not want to engage because the Lord is up for the taking.
Okay, and I knows that Perks reveals himself. Perks a little bit of a trouble. Real Woman will be turned on. At the same time, Demon Cat tries to get onto the back line. But looking at Evos going for Rinse is in trouble right now. But at the same time, Perks is being chased down. Akpi taken down as well, but Fantastic needs to survive this. But there is Cozy there with the double kill. King Gugun there shot at Aqua. Beautifully executed indeed. And because they still have King Gugun, they can go in for the Lord. But Demon Cat is still around. They have to be careful of the reaction.
No, I think it's going to be really difficult for the Fredrin to even consider contesting the Lord. Right now, they have lost 3 members. That was a beautiful counter engagement from Edok. He sacrificed his life, yes, but they were able to get the Numenor Blast out from both sides. So, in the end, it's really relying on the execution of who has the better counter engagement. Tigerwong Esports coming out on top from that really tense fight.
Here we go again. The split push is happening.
Here we go again.
The split push. Okay, King Gugu versus Demon Cat, but now he has backup from Perks and he saw it, so that's why he's not overextending that. But some teammates has arrived to top to give him backup.
And now they're just pushing top. All their waves are sinking out. This is something I really respect from Tigerwong Esports and also many MPL teams is that look at their wave managing.
Oh yeah, all 3 lanes put the same time, putting a lot of pressure for RSG.
I mean, that's the goal. It's like as long as you have 3-way sync up, you want to be able to take as many inhibitors as possible, making it really difficult for RSG to even like push back.
Okay, here we go with the turret being taken down. Now it's about taking down the Lord, but still Tigerwong is able to put pressure onto the top lane. Now everyone's migrating up north. And RSG still kept at bay inside their base, so Tigerwong Esports, they don't really have an opening yet.
Yeah, I mean, despite everything, RSG, they were able to only lose 1 inhibitor, which is the best thing possible. Really good base defense from them as of yet. But what tools do they have? They really have like perks. They really rely on perks because they are the only like really reliable source of CC. But since it's very single targeted, it has to be perfect.
Whew. And plus now it's really 50-50, right? Like every execution needs to be on point. And look at the items, well, King Gugun, he's pretty much stacked now. So he's ready to take on any challenge.
Yeah, I think he has only 1 damage item. He's not taking any sort of risk whatsoever. Even completed Athena's shield. I guess it's because he's still afraid of Aqua. But I think overall we can see in terms of the itemization, I think by the next couple of minutes, I think both teams will be close to maxing out.
Yep, we are already close to 50k gold, so normally that's a signal as well for teams to max out their items. And with the tanks a lot built, I mean, it's going to be even harder to be taken down, especially now that he has the immortality.
It's really relying, like RSG are really relying on getting a really good pick off. Aqua has not stolen an ultimate. Not sure what he's going for, whether it's Final Slash or the Numenon Blast, whichever could be better in this upcoming Lord fight. But I think we're going to watch these 2 teams dance it out.
Okay, let's dance, ladies and gentlemen. RSG showing themselves like a Wong Esports. No split push here. Everyone stop splitting. Focus on getting the objective because they know that how important this Lord is. Down to 50% of health. Demon at the right moment. He does have an immortality, so he can jump in. He can take a little bit of a risk. And now it looks like King Gurun going in. King Gurun has the immortality as well. So a little bit of taken there. But everyone's waiting for execution time. Evolves, shows himself fantastic. Real world manipulation will be turned on, but immediately cancelled. And now they're taking the
Bunny!
Bunny killed it! Wait, can he finish it?
Oh
Bunny killed it! He could probably do it! Bunny killed it! Oh my goodness! Bunny killed it! Bunny killed it! Did it for Tigerwong Esports!